out and about with Lizzie. Yes, see, we do leave with Lizzie at times. We've gone to get some LPG. We've got some LPG now, and from over there, zoom in a bit better. But yeah, not too happy though. Well, last time we came here was what, a month ago? Yeah. Oh no, sorry, no, it wasn't, because we went to Jackson's a couple of months or more, I think. Can't remember now offhand. A couple of months ago. And per litre it was 99.9p a litre for LPG on the pump. And I've just gone now, filled up the 2 bowls. £1.29.9 per litre. That's some bloody difference, isn't it? £1.29.9 from 99.9. That's like 30p difference. That's a massive jump. Yet the fuel diesel, what was that, 135? So I'm paying more or less the same as what I pay for my diesel now for the LPG. Thing is, of course, we only have to do this once a month, so, but you know, can't really complain, can I? But it's just there. It's just, you notice these things, massive jumps. They don't come up in, you know, little increments. It's always a huge jump, isn't it? So funny that. I wonder what Jackson's is now, where we go as well. So it's like a caravan. If you don't know already, Jackson's of Old Harley over the other side of Nuneaton. They do LPG, and usually they're £1 per litre, like these were. So I wonder if theirs has gone up or whether they're the same. So I think the next time I might try go back up there. Penny pinching again. What am I like, eh? I can't help it. You got to think of these things. You do the van life. You don't just throw money here, there and everywhere. You know what I mean? Once you've bought the van, you got all your stuff, then try and keep your costs down, because, you know, it's just there, isn't it? You have to look after your money, lot. And we're not rich or anything. So, you know, people might think, oh look, they got a big fancy motorhome. Big fancy motorhome. But you know what I mean? They're going to think like that. Some people are, aren't they? Car drivers especially. And they think, oh God, you know, look at them rich people. Yeah, really. I don't think so. But you just got to do your best, don't you? And I mean, even if in one way, you know, if I was really well off doing the van life, it'd be a bit boring anyway, wouldn't it? You'd be able to just do anything you want, you know. Well, you know what I mean. You got no limits at all. That'd be really boring life, wouldn't it? You need. I like to have a bit of, you know, you need to have a bit of nervousness or a bit of, you know, tight-fistedness to make it more interesting, if you know what I mean. But don't get me wrong, I wouldn't mind coming into a load of money, but yeah, well, that's down to the crypto for me. We'll have to see about that. I've got to sit here now, wait for Jan, because she has gone into... And somebody just pulled up. He probably thinks I'm going to be filming him now. But there, she's over there in Morrison's. Let's have a look out the front and see what's about. Somebody over there. I don't want to film them. But the car park over this side is quite empty. But over there is like a little retail park over there. We tried going in there before in the van. It's over that direction. And yeah, it didn't quite work. we were too big. couldn't get in. We keep meaning to have a look around there at some point, maybe with a car, you know. But there's no big urgency to go around there. But yeah, so this is Binley in Coventry, if you don't already know. Been coming here for the last few years actually for gas when we were about the area, you know. But of course, at the minute where we are now, this is sort of nearest to it for us lot. There's probably other places, you know, do LPG, like businesses or something, but I've never actually... I've looked into it a bit once. This was a while ago though. It's been a while. I don't know if there's anywhere else, but if anybody else knows of Rugby, Coventry Way, Nuneaton Way, whichever, around that area, if anybody knows of any places that do cheap LPG, let us know. Not Cala bottles. It's got to be like so we can refill our safe fill bottles. Yeah. So she's gone in to get some bits. Oh, I got a bloody headache today. Woke up with a horrible stonking headache. And it ain't gone off yet. So yeah, it's busy over there. I'll show you. Well busy over there. Used to park over there at one time, but I don't like to be parked next to too many car drivers. I'm always got my eye open for these damn electric cars as well. Sorry if you've got an electric car and you're watching this, but you must already know about how they explode. So I'm always on the lookout for them and make sure we don't park near to them, because we can't afford to lose our vehicle because your vehicle goes up in flames. Talking of which, I seen my sister for the first time in about a year. She came over to visit us lot. Well chuffed about that. My younger sister. And hi Julie, if you're watching. And she works for where's the coppers? What do you want? She works for the fire brigade. And I mentioned about electric cars because she's on about, oh no, she's on about somebody with electric car, or not electric car, sorry, somebody about a vehicle or something. And I says to her about electric cars and how I avoid them. You know, she's all, God, yeah, she says. And of course I forgot she works for the fire brigade. And she was telling me that they have a lot of trouble with them. The fire brigade are always being called out to them, and they're so dangerous. She says when they first brought them about and they started having trouble, their department contacted the government saying, you've got to do something about this. These are too dangerous to be on the road and we can't put them out. And they're still the same. The government took no notice and they're forcing through this thing, you know. And yeah, I mean, she was telling me actually about, they've got this thing, it's like a big skip, and they pick up, I don't know how they pick it up when it's on fire, but they must have some like big vehicle with forks on or something while it's burning away, and they lift it and they put it down inside like water in a great big like a skip, and it's burning away underwater. How about that? It's actually burning away, and she says it's there for days. It's underwater and these things are still burning away until eventually burns itself out. So wow, it's I didn't know about that. Yeah, she told me about that. But yeah, dangerous things. So I'm having to oh yeah, talking, not just that, I've had three approaches from one company, e-bike company, trying to force me to to do an electric bike review like a lot of YouTubers are doing, and I'm refusing them because of the basis that they're dangerous, and I can't recommend to you guys something that I believe might injure you or possibly kill you or whatever, you know. I can't say which makes are better than others. If there's a thing, I don't know about that. I'm not an expert on them, but there's plenty of them going up a light. I read one chap saying that he had one of them electric scooters. He had it in the garage charging it up for his kid, and luckily he went into the garage at the time it just started flaring up, and he flung it outside quick, because if he had left it in the garage, he would have burned the house down. So but yeah, so yeah, 3 times this company has approached me from China, and the last time I'm so fed up with them that I sent them an email back saying, look, how can you recommend, so I thought I was Jan then, I thought how can you or how can I, sorry, recommend something which, you know, all around the world these things are going up in flames, but I ain't saying your company's be responsible for this, but generally speaking they do explode, set alight. And I says, if you can tell me, if you can confirm to me how safe they are, if you can prove to me that these are safe and they're not dangerous at all, let me know, and maybe I'll consider it. And guess what? They never come back to me. That tells you everything, doesn't it? Yeah, they didn't come back to me. Didn't even have an answer for me or anything. I thought, there you go. That's why I'm not doing reviews of electric bikes. Anyway, let's not talk about all that. So basically at the minute, getting the gas, getting just a little tiny bit of stuff from Morrison's. I'm not sure what she's after in Morrison's. I think we've got things for now. I think what it is, I think they've got a cheap counter or something. Last time she was there, she picked up a little bowl, you know, a big dish for a quid or something. It's been really handy. Lightweight plastic bowl and dish thing. But she's been looking at she's been looking into getting well, for a start we was looking at air fryers, but we don't need one. It's just for how we cook or how Jan cooks. Air fryer, nah, not into it. I know they're handy, but we do like chips in lard and stuff like that, you know. But she's looking at one of these mini oven things, because the oven we get with the oven you get with the motorhome, which is a bread bin for us, is rubbish. So yeah, she's done about one of these mini oven things. You can sit it on here, and if we're out and about travelling the country, we wouldn't bring it with us. We'll put it in the shed. But yeah, while we're parked up, use a mini oven thing, and we can start actually doing things like baking and stuff. She's on about doing pies. Oh, Jan's pies. Oh. So yeah, we're looking at one at the minute. I think she's looking on eBay, I think. Oh, I think she's here. Hold on. Who's this? Who's this? Here she is. What you got?
Nothing.
What you got?
Nothing.
Oh, that's mine.
No, it's not.
Oh, where's yours?
Oh, and in that thing again, that's everything's £1. They've got loads and loads of stuff.
I was just saying about that.
Yeah, look.
So what did you get this time? And these are £1, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
They've got masses of stuff.
What's that? Oh, I know what that is. Oh,
That's the
take away.
treat.
Oh, you got some coffee?
Yeah.
Good, you needed that. Right, I was just saying, the LPG's gone up to 129.9 a litre.
Yeah, that's 30p a litre
Yeah.
extra, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's still cheap though, isn't it?
it's cheap for us, isn't it? But it's still, you know, it's a massive jump, isn't it?
Be interesting to see how much if it's gone up at Jackson's.
That's what I said. And also, the fuel is 135 a litre for us, diesel.
Yeah.
So you're getting close to being the cost of the fuel now.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, let's get this stuff in then. Say bye.
Bye.
That's all that's left of the beans. There's one hanging there. Seems really sad, but at the end of the day, we've had loads of it. Loads. So I've got to get rid of the rest of them actually. Take it over to the chickens. Apparently chickens love anything. And they love the bean plants. They eat the plants, the beans, if there's any beans left. Apparently they eat anything and they love it. So that was a bit of a nice thing to do. So me and Steve, the farmer there, help him feed the chickens. So before I do that, because this is the following day, I've got to take the car out. It's really annoying, this is what I've got to do. So as you all know, we've got Vauxhall Corsa diesel. It's got this irritating thing on the exhaust system called a diesel particulate filter. I had to read up on all this because, as you all know, I'm not clued up with vehicles, and it's supposedly supposed to stop really bad emissions, and it don't. It just clogs full of this stuff, extra sort of soot stuff. And then what happens is it clogs up, then you have to go for a big run to clear it, which means you chuck it all out into the atmosphere. Isn't that a clever idea, isn't it? So it wastes my fuel now, just going out. I'm going to go to the motorway and I'm going to give it a run and see if we can clear the thing out. It's on the dashboard, the light, so if it goes out, I've succeeded in doing it. I've done it once before already, so all good. My little solar panel. That's to keep the van battery charged when we're not moving around, you see. So looks a treat, that does. Right, so I've got the gates open over there. Let's go and take it on the motorway. See you in a mo. So this is southbound on the M1 from Lutterworth. Heading towards, at the moment, towards Crick, which is where I went recently with my granddaughter to a car boot. Things you can do now, eh, when you got a car as well, but it still seems strange me being in a car, you know. Hopefully I'll get this cleared. If this don't clear, I'm going to have to go to a garage and get it cleaned or something. To replace these things apparently costs well over £1,000 if you had to replace the DPF, diesel particulate filter. Costs you a lot of money, and they end up with the same problem again anyway, from what I've read. As if I know everything, you know what I mean? You don't like them doves. Right, so I went up and down the motorway, didn't get anywhere.
Yeah.
Still got the engine light, and look, somebody's appeared next to me.
I'm warm at the minute.
It's not the same day actually, it's another day. And we've just come to Binley again, just show you. There we go, we are back at Morrison's in Binley.
Well, isn't they behind? Next and
yeah, we've just been to
food hall.
Yeah.
A couple of charity shops.
We didn't go around them all, we just went in a couple of charity shops, didn't we?
We
of
did.
Course. And then into that Asda Living place, which it's alright.
Yeah, nothing special,
is it? No.
There's a few places, isn't there?
Just thought we'd have a look round, you know, in the car for once.
Yeah, well, it's so busy around there. We couldn't park Lizzie, could we?
No, I couldn't park Lizzie there. So we're now concentrating to making sure we don't want to go to the toilet.
I'll tell you what, it's psychological, isn't it?
Because we ain't got the van.
Is
it's really weird. You sort of feel like you need to think about the toilet all the time.
know.
It's silly. I don't understand it at all. It's really weird. I'm perfectly fine, but if I keep thinking about it.
I know.
Don't mice have a toilet just in case we get desperate? Oh my god. So we're going to nip it in. What are we going in here for?
Just a couple of bits. I need some bread and
Oh yeah, some bread, yeah. Right for milk, I think.
just have a quick look round, because they have big bins in this one at the back where they throw stuff in.
Oh.
Throw stuff in and they sell it dirt cheap, don't they? I've had some lovely containers for £1, haven't I?
Lovely.
Lovely
Containers. God. Plastic containers.
No, but they've been nice. A couple of fancy ones. And
It's very busy, isn't it?
yeah, it
very
always
busy.
is very busy here.
Yeah.
It's quite warm today, isn't it? I took the coat off.
Yeah, it is a warm day. October, isn't it?
I know.
October.
Well, it's fine. I mean, tomatoes are still ripening.
Yeah. Yeah, I heard the I'll tell them. Tomatoes.
What?
The tomatoes.
Yeah.
They're all right, aren't they?
Yeah,
But the
they've
beans
been
are gone, aren't they?
All gone. We've got loads and loads in Steve's freezers.
Loads. Yeah. Yeah. Steve helped me shove the beans that's left, the bean plants,
Yeah.
to where the chickens are, as you've seen.
Yeah.
I've got a little bit to throw over.
Yeah.
I'll do that over
So
today
now
tomorrow.
we've got more time now because I want to grow more next year and potatoes and
Yeah.
so
that's what the plan is for next year.
we can plan a bit rather than just shove things together really quick. Can't
Yeah, we was a bit quick with all
Yeah,
that, weren't we?
yeah.
It did a good job, but some of it failed,
Yeah.
didn't it? Like the kale and that, but that was the rabbit, wasn't it?
Yeah, the rabbit at the kale.
Cute little rabbit kept coming round and eating our stuff. Because the farm was on about shooting it, and I was a bit against that, of course. He hasn't done.
Yeah, we've gained a little family of birds, haven't we?
We've got about 40. Yeah.
Yeah, we've got 2 pigeons. We've got Percy and his girlfriend, 4 doves, about 40 little ones. It's costing us a fortune. We can get the big bags, can't we, from
£6 something for
for
pets
huge
alone.
bags of mixed
Seed.
wild seed.
Yeah, wild seed or something.
Yeah, they've had them on special offer, so we get as many as we can while they're on offer.
Yeah.
But it's nice.
It's nice to see them, yeah. It is nice to see them.
So,
Right, let's go and venture off in here then. See what we're going to spend. Not too much, it's Morrison's.
well, you have some good stuff, some bargains.
Yeah, oh God, we're getting...
You have to look for the bargains.
Everybody's parking next to us now and gathering around us. Right, yo.
See you later, guys. Take care.